and just gave the ice cream to customer and moving on. Next play. So yeah, you know, even if I never, it's easier said than done, but like even if I never attain cool stuff again, it'll be not cool, because I would like to. That's another order for $5.50. Am I gonna take it? Hell yes. Even if I never get a chance to experience cool shit again, number one, as long as I got sound health, I gotta be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to be grateful. What the fuck are you telling me to do right now, bro? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna take this left right here, because this GPS is tripping. Fuck, bro. Telling me to take a right and go in the neighborhood, take a, man, it's just crazy. I should have showed it. But yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I don't know how it would be. I would be like I am right now, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have cool shit, but I got stuff, and I'm living under a roof. I got family, and I don't really like the word love, but I'm gonna replace it with respect. I have such a high level of respect for my nephew, and I want him to live a cool ass life. I want him to at least have an opportunity to not have to start all over and go through the trenches. Now, I know there's beauty in the struggle, but man, there's some unnecessary shit that we could pass on to our kids, and one of them is education. But yeah, man, I'm grateful. And yeah, I over coddled shit, what these cops be doing? Oh, I got too infatuated with being like known, and I didn't realize what that addiction was. I didn't even know. I wasn't aware of what that was. That's just what my life was. So and I kind of fell off. I fell off, but in falling off, I found more of myself than I could have ever. Because a lot of it was people pleasing. A lot of it was just, you know, dealing with shit that, to be quite honest, at times I just didn't want to, but I did, just because I was just going with the flow in a way. I was just going with the fucking flow, never having control over much. But now I'm okay with saying no to a vibe, to a specific environment. Like, I'm 100% okay with just walking away if it just doesn't suit me. Whereas before, I probably would have just stayed in any vibe. In fact, I was probably less aware of what the fuck a vibe was back then. So I'm grateful for that. And I also remember when I was younger, I used to have like bad thoughts, and I never really talked about this, but I had bad thoughts. I used to like hate myself. And it's funny because everybody will always fucking like just compliment me, and everybody would, like I said, I've always been good looking. You know what I'm saying? I've always been good looking. And I'm saying that boastfully, proudly. God damn it. I'm not gonna try to be humble about that shit, because I'm not gonna try to be boastful about that I got distracted, yeah, bitch. I'm not gonna try to be humble about that shit and try to act like, nah, bro, I'm grateful. I'm grateful as fuck that I'm a human, I can move, and I am what I am. Yeah, all my life I've had people compliment me and just like either, you know, I can't speak for them, but I know that, fuck it, yes I could, goddammit. I know a lot of people wanted to be in my shoes, and not right now, and I get it, but at some point in my life, a lot of people looked up to me and wanted to be like me or similar, and I know that people, I'm not gonna put people out, but there was people that would ask me for specific stuff, and I will always be that dude that, like, when I think about it, I always be that dude that would try to boast people up and encourage them, like, nigga, you got this shit, big. Or I'll try to talk. I was just very encouraging to people. I never really walked around like, I never said, yeah, I'm the shit. I walked around like it because I was it, and I was amazing. I was great, and that just comes with confidence. But I never like threw somebody under the bus, and I did my best. I'm not gonna say never, because now I probably did throw people under the bus. I was a fuckboy at times too, but there's probably many times. For the most part, I believed in people. I believed in people, and actually, now I think about this and what I'm saying is, like, I was very selfish. I don't know what I believed in. I was just living. I was unconscious. I was just living my life. I don't fucking know too much of what was going on. And right now, I'm not gonna say I have more answers. I just know how to communicate more than I did then. But I don't know. My life, from a results perspective, like, everything is. So I don't know. I don't know what changed from a physical perspective, from attaining physical cool shit. Was like, I think about it too. It's like, okay, well, I could buy a car and start putting money on that car, but nothing inside of me says do that, because the way I make money, and it's not like I'm making more money than I did then. That's a fact. I'm probably making it the same, if not less, sadly. But before, I just didn't give a fuck. If I wanted it, I would have done it. But now I'm like, I can't do that, bro. Like, I got a fucking future to think about. I gotta have money for tomorrow, and just in case something else. And that could be a bad position to live in, but after living in the street, I don't think it's a bad position, because right now, if I was to get kicked out of where I'm living, I would lease. I got enough money to, I wouldn't get in, I would probably rent, I would rent an apartment. I can get like a studio, rent a little studio or something, so I wouldn't be in the street, number one. And I would still have money left over. And even if I didn't have money for a studio or anything, like, I would at least have money for food. And why I say that is because I wouldn't like to, I would get a studio, but I'll be like super against, man, I would find a really cheap one, very cheap one. And if I can't get that, then I would live in the street and keep saving until I just want to have so much. I want to have, and so much is relative. I got to be a little more detailed, more exact. But I wouldn't mind starting off with having at least 50. At least 50. 50 what, nigga? I know, I'm scared to say it, because I know the number I'm about to say is it's not a lot, but I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna level up after I say it. 50,000. I don't even have 50,000, and I'm a grown-ass man. I don't even have 50,000 in my possession, and that's sad. It's fucking sad. It's sad. It's sad as fuck. And I'm talking about just